Good morning, scientists. You have been learning about solids, liquids, and gas. Today we're going to review some vocabulary words. We will review together the content vocabulary for this unit of study. We will study word meanings and look at examples to help you understand the work that you will be doing during your science lessons this week. Let's get started. What is content vocabulary? They're words that are specific to understanding these science lessons. These are some of the words that you will be learning about during your science lessons this week. Gas, water vapor, evaporation, condense, and condensation. There are 5 words. The first word, gas. It's matter that can flow and take up space. Here's a photograph of a girl, and there's 2 arrows pointing to the photograph. One arrow is pointing to the bubbles, and the other arrow is pointing to the wand that she is holding. Listen to the sentence. It says an invisible gas comes out of the girl's mouth when she blows bubbles. So the gas is taking up space because when she's blowing on that wand, that soap is turning into a bubble. Can you think of a sentence that uses the word gas in it? Our next word is water vapor. They're tiny particles of water that float in the air. Here's a photograph of a steam engine, and there's an arrow pointing to the chimney of the steam engine. Listen to the sentence. Water vapor or steam came out of the chimney of a steam engine when the water inside of the engine got too hot. Can you think of a sentence that uses the word water vapor? Our next word is evaporation. It's a process when liquid turns into gas. Listen to the sentence. The heat from the sun caused the water from the ocean to evaporate. Let's take a good look at the picture here. So that big body of water is called the ocean, and it's labeled ocean in the picture. Then we see these little dots or these little curved lines going up, and that's trying to show the evaporation in process. It's happening. There's also those arrowheads to show that the water vapor is going upwards, and the water vapor or the liquid moving upwards is also labeled evaporation in the picture, and there's the hot sun. So why is this happening? Because the sun is so hot that some of that water from the ocean is moving upwards. It turned to gas and it's moving upwards into the sky. All right, now it's your turn. Try to use evaporation in a sentence. Our next word is condense. It's when gas or vapor turns to a liquid. Listen to the sentence. The room was hot and caused the air to condense into a liquid, which can be seen on the mirror. Let's take a closer look at that photograph. So just like the sentence said, it's hot, there's air in that room, and that air has turned into a liquid, and the photograph is a picture of a mirror. You can't really see the mirror clearly because there's water droplets or little bits of water on that mirror. So the mirror looks like it's foggy because you can't see it clearly. And there's somebody writing on that mirror, and we see that little curved mark. Maybe you've done that before at home or in a car when the window or the mirror gets foggy and you write on it, it makes a mark. All right, now it's your turn to try to use the word condense in a sentence. And our last word is condensation. It's a process when gas turns to liquid. The little drops of water on the outside of the cold water bottles is an example of condensation. So let me explain what's happening here. So there's air all around those bottles, and the bottles are really cold water is in them. And what happened is when that warm air touches that bottle, it turns into liquid. And so that's why there's little drops of water on the bottles. Now it's your turn. Try to use condensation in a sentence. Well, those are our awesome words for this week. Now that you're familiar with these awesome words, you'll be able to use and understand them during your learning. I hope you enjoyed this video.